Hey, it's Paul with MakeUseOf.com, and in this video we're checking out the RODE NTH-100M. And no, you're not seeing double vision, because about a year ago we actually reviewed the original NTH-100s, which I'm holding in my hand here. These are essentially the same exact thing, NTH-100-M, and the M actually stands for microphone. Because what RODE has essentially done is taken their very popular and successful debut headphones with the NTH-100s and now bundled it with a brand new microphone which attaches either to your existing NTH-100s, or you can buy them together as a set for $189 with the 100Ms. So like I said, I actually reviewed the original NTH-100s about a year ago in March, and these will have the same exact audio performance, but with the added benefit of now being able to attach the microphone. And what's really cool, and you have to give RODE props for this microphone works for the original 100. So if you already have a pair of these and you want to add the additional functionality of recording directly with this one pair of headphones, you can just buy this standalone for $59 and add it to your headset. So with the NTH-100Ms, we have the newly included NTH-Mic. This is a detachable boom microphone which is specifically designed to be used with the NTH-100 headset. This makes the combo an excellent choice for those who want a premium listening experience and recording experience. Now at $189, this is a little bit more on the expensive side, and especially if you're considering getting these or just a headset that's designed for perhaps gaming, you can find a lot of those for $100 or less. And as we'll discuss in this review, even though maybe the sound quality and maybe the microphone quality won't be as good, there are some features that you'll miss out by getting these headsets. But on the other hand, even though this is more expensive when compared directly to, like we said, gaming or other audio conferencing headsets, the NTH-100M can be used for much more. Its higher price point does reflect the higher quality components and construction that have gone into making a very powerful headset with 40mm drivers. And again, this is probably not a great value if you're just looking to use it for gaming or conferencing, but it can be used for much more. With its combination of excellent sound quality, a neutral sound profile, as well as the high quality microphone, this allows it to be used for a variety of other content creation as well as consumption. The pro-grade headphones deliver balanced sound with a wide frequency response, and that helps ensure that you hear everything that you need to. And throughout this video so far, you've been hearing the audio straight from the NTH-Mic, going into my MacBook Pro, just recording straight there without any additional processing, as well as the audio from the microphone boomed above me, the RODE NTG-5. And what's really cool is this microphone can easily be attached or removed as needed. So depending if you're just listening to audio or if you want to quickly also record audio, it can be added and removed as needed. And with its cardioid pickup pattern and high sensitivity, it ensures that your voice is captured with detail and clarity. And of course, if you compare the NTH-100M set to buying a high quality professional studio monitoring headphone as well as a high quality microphone on their own, the $189 price point might not seem so steep. And when I originally reviewed the NTH-100s, I had no idea that we'd be revisiting them, not to mention an entire year later, with brand new features. And this is thanks to the modular design of the NTH-100 and now the 100M, which we now have the option to buy or attach a microphone separately to the right ear cup. And at $189, this is a $40 premium over the regular NTH-100s. Also, if you have, again, the NTH-100s and you want just the microphone, that's a $59 upgrade. The thing is, if you're considering between one of these and you think there's a possibility that you might want to record audio into a microphone directly on your head like this, I would highly recommend just going with the NTH-100Ms, as that will save you money down the road. The 100s, as with the 100Ms, have on each ear cup a 3.5mm jack, and that gave us the flexibility to plug into either cups. But now, what they've actually designed is the ability to plug in the microphone only on the right side, and the reason for that is we have the microphone facing inwards, and this is non-reversible. So now we can place the microphone on our right-hand side and then still have on our left-hand side our audio out. With the cable that I'm using now, this is actually a TRRS, so it's actually able to give me audio into my headset as well as take the audio out and feed it into my computer or any other compatible device. On the other hand, if you don't have a device which can take a TRRS input, they also include a splitter for your microphone as well as your audio out. So you'll just connect the one TRRS cable, this one, into this, and it will split it into these two different outputs. And when deciding between the NTH-100Ms or your typical gaming or conferencing headset, one of the key advantages is its versatility. So when you're recording audio, the NTH-Mic can quickly be added and just as easily be removed when you're done. So if you decide you want to record audio, you can just quickly pop this microphone on and begin your recording. And then when you're done, just remove it. And typically with the competition, you either have a mic that's permanently attached or one that can be retracted, but you generally never see one that can be completely removed. But it's worth noting that this design does have a few limitations. The thing is, once you attach and twist the mic into place, you have very little adjustment that you can do with the microphone itself. You can either bring it further out or a little bit closer, but compared to some microphones that you can actually adjust up and down, and some of them have completely articulating or flexible arms, you know, it's a little bit harder to get that fine-tuned positioning that you might want. And actually, this will be a good test as I'm touching the microphone here, how much of the audio is being picked up as I'm making these adjustments. Carefully just holding it there, here, and even, you know, just adjusting my headphones like that, maybe even touching my ear cups. So while I was actually testing this out, there were times that just out of habit, I felt like, oh, I wanted to put it a little up or a little bit down, and I missed having those adjustments, even if maybe they didn't make much of a difference in the audio quality. Placing it further away like this versus further away out from your mouth, that direction perhaps can reduce the audio quality. Now, as the original NTH-100 was mostly intended for audio monitoring, its unchanged design with the new NTH-100M means that we won't find all the bells and whistles for your average gaming headset. And unfortunately, that means we don't have any inline controls either for adjusting volume or doing a quick muting of our microphone. But if you can look past the rigid design of the NTH-Mic, it's in a class of its own. As you've been listening to up until this point, I mean, that sounds really, really good. And perhaps depending on what you're listening this to, you might not be able to hear much of a difference between this microphone or our boomed one. So although I can get really nice ASMR quality when I really get close to the NTG5, this is also very, very good. And compared to most of your other gaming or conferencing headsets, this is going to blow it out of the water. And the other thing is, this is significantly easier to just plug and play because quite literally, I only need this one cable and a compatible computer or other smart device, or use the splitter. And so with a combination of a high quality headphone and now the new microphone, this makes the headset an ideal choice for a wide range of applications, whether you're podcasting, streaming, or even gaming. In my previous review of the NTH-100s, I went over its sound quality, but I'll review some of the main things that I found in my tests earlier. Again, the sound quality is going to be identical, which is to say very, very good. It might not be the most exciting to listen to, but importantly, it's clear, detailed, and accurate. The NTH-100M headphones are designed to give you a balanced sound that's both neutral and enjoyable. And its 40mm drivers are designed to give you high quality audio performance. While that might not be as important when it comes to gaming or audio conferencing, again, if you're buying this as a multi-purpose headset, which you can also use for more professional situations, whether it's audio monitoring, video production, or maybe even podcasting, where you want to make sure what you're hearing here is also what your audience is going to be listening to as well, that's where those characteristics are going to be important. And the overall design of this makes it both stylish and functional. It's built with high quality materials, and it makes it feel very rugged. You'll quickly notice that the headphones are well reinforced and all the locations that you typically find failures at. We have this very well constructed flexible metal band, which, I mean, not that you'd ever do this, but you can. And then, you know, our cups are movable. This is all metal. Our cushions on our ear cups are very good and also user replaceable. And speaking of user replaceable, of course, if anything were to happen to your microphone, just switch it out. Same with your wires, because it's not built in, just swap it out for a new one. The 100Ms do feel a little bit tighter than some headphones, but that's because they're designed to, and that helps with its passive noise isolation. As its ear cups aren't as plushy or soft as some of the competition, it needs to have that tighter band in order to get that closer fit and prevent sound from leaking out. The other thing is, even though the cups themselves are made out of plastic, it feels very well built, and it also has a bit of a premium look to it. You'll notice we have the RODE logo there, and just above it in Braille, that's where we can identify that that's a left or right ear cup. And as a nice touch, we also have nicely printed left and right symbols there too. The headphones are built with a combination of premium Alcantara fabric as well as the Cool-Tech gel found in our ear cups. The Alcantara fabric is soft, breathable, while the Cool-Tech gel in the ear cups help it absorb as well as dispel heat. This reduces fatigue and keeps you cool during longer use. And I did this previously, but let's do a quick shake test. Unless you really try, these are going to stay on pretty well. And that's thanks to these quick locks here, which allows to make quick adjustments and then lock them into place. And that way, if you take these off, come back to them later, they'll be exactly where you left them. And so if you already have the NTH-100s, you know how good these sound. But maybe you want the added convenience of also having a microphone built in. In that case, you can just pick up the NTH-Mic for $59 and you're good to go. On the other hand, if you're in the market for a new headset and you want great audio performance as well as an excellent microphone, then this should be on your short list. Now, as we discussed, as this wasn't originally designed to be an all-in-one listening and recording solution, it does have a few drawbacks, namely the lack of the inline controls, as well as the lack of adjustments on the mic itself. But if you can get past that, this is an excellent choice. So thank you again for checking out this review. Let us know your thoughts on this new-ish headset microphone combo in the comments down below. And until the next one, we'll catch you later.